Faith Hill grew up in a small town called Star, Mississippi, where she started performing at a very early age.
Since she was, real small, was always singing. Anybody that would listen, she'd sing to them. She would, run around the house, hairbrush in her hand. Just anything that she could have that would resemble a mic.
By the time she finished high school, Faith had been voted homecoming queen and most popular.
I spent most of my high school years participating in every school activity that was available, but also doing singing anywhere I could get a job. I would sing at fairs, rodeos, senior citizens luncheons.
At 19, Faith picked up and moved to the country music capital of the world, where she landed a job as a receptionist for recording artist and music exec Gary Morris.
I told her, I think when I first saw her, that I really wasn't looking for a singer. I was looking for somebody to work in the office. Oh, that's what she wanted to do. She just wanted to be in Nashville and have a job.
In order to get this particular job, I had told them that I was not a singer.
She got me. I had a studio downstairs and a gentleman writing for my publishing company, and one day he brought up a demo and said, "Have you ever heard Faith sing?" I went, "Oh," I didn't have a clue she sang. And he took me downstairs and put in this disc that he'd cut, and I thought, man, she really has this really great, wonderful, natural-sounding voice.
Gary recognized her talent, but soon they parted ways, and Faith was offered a part-time position working for her idol, Reba McEntire.
I've known Faith way, way back. She even worked in my fan club office before she got her record deal.
I was responsible for boxing up all of the orders that the fans had sent in to purchase Reba paraphernalia. I was the one that put the boxes together, put the merchandise in the box, and taped it up. I was good at it.
And she hadn't changed much from back in the good old days at Starstruck Fan Club.
Faith worked on Reba's career during the day and her own at night.
I would be at these clubs, Douglas Corner, Bluebird Cafe, all these places, almost every night. I was singing one night at the Bluebird Cafe, and Martha Sharp, executive from Warner Brother Records, was in the audience.
I decided to go to the Bluebird Cafe, which is a sort of famous listening room there in Nashville, to listen to songs. There was a great writer there, Gary Burr, who was performing, and Gary Burr had a young woman singing backup with him that just mesmerized me. I just looked at her and I knew she could be a star if she could even halfway sing. I felt she could be a star.
Martha signed Faith to a recording contract, and she started to cause a buzz around town. That's when her old boss, Gary Morris, an occasional guest host on the TV show Nashville Now, stepped in and gave Faith her big break.
It's Nashville Now!
I hosted Nashville Now probably a couple of dozen times through the years, and I never really asked for anybody to come on until I asked for Faith.
He goes, "Hey, I need to fill a slot. Can you come in and be on the show?"
I made the call myself and said, "Hey, there's this new girl, and she's not got a record out, but she's going to be a huge star. Let's put her on."
She's an incredibly gifted singer and talented songwriter. She's about to be a household word. On Warner Brothers Records, Miss Faith Hill. This is your first television show?
Very first.
What do you think?
I like it.
What you can tell people is your break that got you into the business.
What was my break?
Yeah, your big break that got you in.
That got me into the business.
Yeah.
Well, I guess working with you.
No, that's not what I'm looking for.
Working with you and working with Reba, it just it helped me to understand it better, and I got to meet a lot of people, and so thanks for the job.
Are you still working with Reba?
No, I left there about a month ago.
As soon as you sign your record deal?
Well, yeah, I just got one night a day, one step away.
I was extremely proud of this moment. To step up and go out there and go in front of the camera, when I watched it, I went, I mean, if she's this fearless now, wait till she gets a little bit of experience behind her.
I knew as a child that music was going to take me someplace. I saw it, had a vision of it, and I just knew I wasn't going to be in Star, Mississippi. I was going to be on stage someplace.
Ooh,